Hi traders, welcome back to JJP Trading Academy. In the previous videos, we have seen a new updated version of our JJP powerful indicator, that is JJP Moneymaker indicator. In the previous video, I have explained you the detailed information and what are all the entries, exit as well as trailing stop loss about this JJP Moneymaker indicator. So today in the live market September 2022, so we can see what is the performance of our indicator with the Bank Nifty future first of all. Now I'll be playing with the replay mode. So almost in the first candle itself, you can see the market has been in a big gap down today. Almost market started, you can see here. So for this day, there is a big gap down. So after the gap down, so for the first candle, we got a sell entry. For this sell entry, you can see the condition, whether in the previous videos I have said you about the conditions we need to see for the sell entry, as well as for sell entry we need to see whether the two levels, the candle is closing below the two levels, then only we can go for the sell entry. But in the first candle, you can see the candle is closed middle of the previous two levels. So this is not a valid sell entry, because the sell entry should be closing below the two levels, but the first candle itself, it is closing middle of the violet level, so this is not a considered sell entry. So let us see what is happening today. So you can see here right now in 940 candle there is a buy signal, that is HP buy entry. So high probable buy entry has been taken at 39,547 at the time of 940 candle. So for this candle confirmation, we are going to see the level first of all. So the green level is same as it is in the same place, for the same place here. So again there is a the violet level is also below only. So now the candle is closed above the both levels. So for this is a valid buy entry, HP buy entry. So we can take the buy entry in this candle itself. So our trailing stop loss is at this point. So 39,351 is your stop loss. So you can place this order for buy entry. Till this candle, the trailing stop loss has been continued, and there is another signal for sell entry. So this is the final place at which our trailing stop loss got hit at. But almost for this trade entry, we got a good movement. So you can see from this candle, if we have taken this trade, surely you might have got 190 points. So almost in option 95 points has been met in the option strike price. So you can see the first trade has been met with the perfect movement after our entry. So now we got a second entry. This is also a sell entry, but this sell entry is not confirmed until it is closing below the violet level as well as our green level. So this sell entry is not a valid entry right now, but our stop loss is here. So let us see what is happening. So again after the sell entry, we got a HP sell entry, but this sell entry also not valid until it is closing below the candle, closing below our green level as well as the violet level. This candle is not confirmed till now. So for this sell entry, there is a sell exit here. So almost you can see for this trade entry, the market has given a good movement, but there is a big consolidation because there is no good confirmation with this entry itself. If the candle is confirmed with this entry itself closing below this level, then it is a good confirmed entry. But this entry is not satisfied here, so that only the market has been sustained above, and there are some trap moves upside. So after a good confirmation, the market again returned back. So this is how you need to start trading with our indicator. In the previous video, we have said every information how to start trading with our indicator. So once you start taking an entry with our indicator, surely you need to see whether the for sell entry it should be closing below the two levels, and for the buy entry it is closing above the two levels, then only you can make a good entry. So you can see after some more time the candle has been perfectly closed below our level. So again there is a retest to this level, and again the market started giving you a good movement. Just see here. So perfectly here the violet level is fixed. So once the candle is breaking down, it is confirming the entry here. After confirming the entry, the market has been taken a retest entry in our violet level. So once after taking the level, you just see how much movement it has been given. So this is how our indicator gives you a good entries each day by day. So once you start working with our indicator, surely you will be getting a consistent returns with our indicator. So let us see with another symbol. Let us check with the stocks today. So this is what it happened today. So almost after the 3 3 5 we got a buy signal, but this buy signal is not valid because the candle is not closing above our two levels. So this candle is not satisfied. After sometimes the candle is closing above, but also we can take, and again we got a HP buy signal after in 315 candle. So this is a satisfied condition because we got a perfect entry above the two levels, and now the candle is closing above the two levels, so we can take this entry, and our stop loss has been met for trailing stop loss at 39,276. But almost the market has been ended this day. So let us see what is the performance of this entry, because almost our indicator we have worked with intraday trading as well as in positional trading also it will be working, but as per the international news there may be a gap up or gap down. So now we don't know what is this performance. If there is no entry for the next day morning, then we can consider this buy entry and we can go for a long position once the market is starting with the normal open. So if there is a big gap up or gap down, we should not consider this type of entries for the previous day. We should not consider if there is a big gap up. Otherwise, if there is a small gap up or gap down, we need to consider the stop loss maintenance as well as we can go for the long entry. So now we can see with another stock, Tata Steel. So now you can see the performance. It has been taken a 10:30 candle. It has given you a sell entry. This sell entry is satisfied as well because it is closing below the violet level as well as the green level. So we can take this sell entry, and the stop loss has been with 107 right now. So you can see in the table also. Next candle. You just see in the table the sell entry has been taken at 107 and the trailing stop loss hitter is at 107.7. Okay, so it is saying you the open price as the sell entry and the trailing stop loss hit at 107.7. So after in 10:35 candle we got a higher confirmation that it is a high probable sell entry. So once after getting a good confirmation of the candle, we got a high probable sell entry. So after this also you might have taken this trade, and your stop loss is very low stop loss only. So for this trade you got a good moment in this stock, and again the trailing stop loss is tried till now. So till now the market has not met with the trailing stop loss. This is a place where the market has met with the trailing stop loss, and there is a buy entry again. The opposite entry has been came, but this buy entry is not valid till now because it is not closing above the violet level as well as the red level. So this is how our indicator is working with the good accuracy. So if you want to get access with our indicator, WhatsApp us right now on 7200556708. And if you want to know more performance of our indicator, join our Telegram channel JJP Trading Academy. Thank you traders. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button and click on the bell button